Everyone, good Friday. All right, here we are, 7:32. Friday is here. We've got an update for you as things have changed today compared to what we had just yesterday. That happens sometimes in the weather world, especially in the Midwest, one of the most chaotic places in the world for weather. That's right where we live. We look out from our plaza cam, everything looks fine. It's been a warm day. We got to 89. Some of us got to the 90s, so we almost got there in Kansas City. But at the moment, things are relatively quiet. There are some showers on the radar. But what we're going to track is what's coming in late tonight. And strong storms, some severe weather is possible. The risk has gone up quite a lot since just yesterday. So I want to give you a breakdown with this. I'm going to do a full forecast here. I'm going to run you through the weekend and even show you the 7-day at the end and talk a lot about what we look at tonight. Try to help out with your plans, anything you've got going on, let you know what to prepare for. And after this, I'll be doing either hourly or consistent updates as the storms get closer to us. Try to keep you out ahead of them. So I'll be doing that here online. I've got the Facebook stream up, and I'll try to answer as many questions as I can, so feel free to shoot them to me. Want to make sure that you get what you need. So let's get to work here with the forecast, and we'll start with kind of the bottom line. What's the big takeaway? Well, one, the severe risk has increased quite a lot for the overnight hours compared to the previous forecast. Can't hear me. Can't hear me. All right, see, everything should be good. Let me know, Jessica. I'm watching you, Jessica. See if you can hear me. If anybody else can give me a little notice on Facebook on the stream here if you can hear me or not. Anybody hear me? Can you hear my mic? Sounds working for me. Okay. Sounds like a lot of people can hear, so we'll go ahead. Jessica, maybe, I don't know, something with your computer. So the bottom line is this. The severe risk has increased for storms tonight. That's why we went to our top alert, a first warned weather day. Now, the main threat here is going to be near hurricane force winds are possible. That would be in pockets. Not everybody would get that, but that's the environment and what it's capable of producing, 70, 75 mile per hour wind gusts. So straight line winds and powerful ones at that. And this is going to be somewhat of a scattered setup. So while there is a threat for the entire area, a threat is not a forecast. All right. That just says, hey, there's a chance here that you could see some strong storms. Not everybody's going to get strong storms, but they are possible in the area tonight. So try to take that home and just understand that you may not get rocked tonight, but you could. And we want to let you know of that before you go to bed and think, everything's good to go. I'm free and clear. No, there could be some dangerous weather out there. So severe storms possible tonight. Again, not everybody's guaranteed to get them. Kind of the bottom line. So we do have a watch. This blue box that you see is a severe thunderstorm watch. Kansas City not currently included in it, but the National Weather Service is looking at possibly expanding that. It might happen. We may get a watch in Kansas City later on this evening. Until 11, we do have this for some of our counties, some of us that are in the official KCTV5 coverage area. That'd be Atchison County in Kansas and Holt County in Missouri, again until 11 tonight. So here's the impacts, and you can see the coloring here. Yesterday, the entire area was under a green, which is a level 1. If you look at the map on the right, a level 1 low-end severe risk is what we saw yesterday. Then this morning, the latest information came out, and we have more energy to work with, and that will cause storms to our northwest in Nebraska to get a lot stronger than they initially looked. And then they track toward us. They drag in that chance for severe weather, and we went up 2 notches. We went to a level 3 that includes Kansas City, at least the west part of Kansas City. That's the orange that you see. After about 35 and 49, those interstates, south and east of Kansas City, they'll probably be on a weakening trend. Still could see some strong storms, but the best chance for 70 mile per hour winds is in the orange zone that you see. Could see some hail. It's not a tremendous hail threat, but quarter-size hail, and the tornado threat is there. It's not 0, but it's pretty low. Really, we're looking at winds. When can you expect storms? So I'm talking about severe weather. Some of us are already seeing rain. Maybe you're even hearing some thunder, but the main line that we're tracking, 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. in the light blue aqua color. That's Maryville, that's Atchison, that's St. Joe. For the metro, Kansas City and everybody that's in that deeper shade of blue, I'm looking at Bethany, Cameron, Chillicothe, Olathe, Ottawa, Garnett. You're 11 p.m. till 3 a.m. Prime time's around midnight, give or take. So the storms are moving northwest to southeast. If you're in the purple, that would be 1 a.m. So we're talking late night. Well, a lot of us are in bed. All the way up till 4 o'clock in the morning, possibly. That would be Odessa, Harrisonville, Marshall, Warrensburg, Sedalia, Clinton, places like that. So we've got some time. These aren't here yet. We're waiting for another at least couple of hours. How can we prepare for this? Should we be doing anything? Well, one thing to think about is whenever you're talking about this level of wind that's possible, you want to have a way to get warnings, especially while you're sleeping. We've got a good app. It's just a good app. It's totally free. If you don't have a weather app, make sure you've got one for tonight, and it will alert you while you sleep. Any alerts that come through, you can have them kicked right to you. So have a way to hear them. You could lose power tonight. So you want to charge your devices and make sure that you've got maybe some flashlights, whatever else, to prepare for that. And then whenever I see winds that are potentially this high, I'm always thinking about downed trees in our area. That is possible tonight. We've seen a number of times this season where trees have gone into homes. I think about my kids, and I've got a lot of trees around by their rooms, and I would be concerned if we had a big bad storm that was moving in about those trees going into the room. So I would either move them whenever I saw the warning, or if you want to be extra cautious, have them sleep in a different room. Just things to be thinking about. Something else is we have a lot of events tonight that are going on late. We've got the event out at the zoo, Jazz Zoo, that doesn't get over till midnight. We've got the Royals game. We've got just a lot, and it's a Friday night. So if you're going to be out late and you're kind of checking out, having fun, be checking back in, see what these things are going to be doing so you don't get caught off guard. All right, so here's the radar now. We have a little bit on it. Let's start up here to the north where we have some non-severe thunderstorms, but thunderstorms nonetheless. They just went past I-29. They're in Maryville and King City. Next in line, Cameron, Bethany. Probably not going to see severe weather out of those. And then some patchy showers we've had in the metro. This is just regular old light rain, no big deal. But if you're heading out, over the next several hours through, say, 10, you might have a little rain that could impact your patio plans. So that's through about 9, 10, no severe risk there with that. This is what we're watching. I told you about Nebraska and the storms. These things are diving out of central Nebraska, and they've got a lot of severe weather with it. That's the one that comes in overnight. That's the one that we're going to be kind of concerned about. And you can see some of these really cranking out some good winds. I mean, these are powerful storms that'll be moving our way. There is a tornado warning there too. So let's go to forecast track. This is our high resolution computer simulation of what radar could look like as we go through the night. I'll take it to 9, so about an hour and a half from now. Yeah, this is not a big deal. Just a few little rain showers out. Now look at what happens by 1. There's 1 in the morning, and that's a pretty big complex of storms. So there's individual storms in Nebraska that kind of merge into a complex, and that all shoots our way, roughly. There may be some areas in there that don't get hit very hard, but within that, the potential is for some pockets of really nasty storms. It's probably done with the metro for the severe risk by about 2, and you could still have it in Marshall and Sedalia, but after 3, 4 in the morning, we're pretty well wrapped up. And then we get into your Saturday. You're going to have a lot of dry hours on Saturday, though there's still a rain chance, especially in the afternoon. Spotty, non-severe, probably not even thunderstorms, but just a little bit of rain before we get deeper into the night that I'll show you in a second. So 84, this is your Saturday forecast. Watch for some spotty showers. Might disrupt your plans, but I would go ahead with them. Then Saturday night, here's round number 2. And this has a severe risk, but it's much lower than we're dealing with tonight. Not nearly the degree that we have on the table for tonight. This is generally I-70 and south, so KC and south. Low chance for some hail and some gusty winds. The bigger thing here is going to be really heavy rain. Look at this thing come in. It's got some heavy rain with it. This is radar, what it may look like 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday, so just think late Saturday night. Again, while we're sleeping, some thunderstorms around before they move out. Your Sunday looks good. There's Sunday. I mean, it's all gone. For the most part, I have a 20% rain chance, but I'm really not concerned about rain on Sunday. We could get a lot out of these 2 batches, especially. It's a 1-2 punch before the weekend is done. We could stack up 1, 2, 3 inches of rain, so isolated flooding is a possibility as we go through both tonight and tomorrow night. Here's our Aetna First Warn weather cam. It's just, some clouds out there now. No big deal. Temperatures were, again, warm today. We got to near 90 or in the 90s. We're at 81, so it is a warm evening for us. 78 in Lawrence. We've had a little bit more rain there. 84 in Bethany. Here's that 7-day forecast, and that first warn for Saturday and that 60% rain chance, that's for Saturday night. It's a 30 to 40% chance for the day, but really it's Saturday night for the biggie. Sunday, awesome. 78 degrees, sunshine. You're going to love Sunday. Low humidity, too. Monday looks awesome, too, 77. And then pretty quiet through the middle part of the week. Late in the week, you see Thursday, it's got a 90 on it. We're officially forecasting 90s, so a little hotter even than today. That would be our first round of 90s so far this year. So some summer heat coming in late next week. Okay, so that's the update. Again, I'll be checking back in about every hour, hour and a half, something like that. Give you a quick update, not a full forecast, but you can keep it with us. We're gonna be here through the night tracking these things. We got your back. And if there's anything nasty or particularly dangerous, we will break in. We will let you know. So in the meantime, enjoy your Friday night. Thank you for joining us. And we'll have updates at 10 as well. So I'll see you then.